prepare for a barrage of failures because I just woke, my nose is runny, I can't think. And I'm not even sure if this is a UU battle. I just thought, you know, most of these guys are UU, I think. So let's just take a UU intro in there because I can't be asked. And it's against ShadowMario3, and I started recording late because I'm an idiot and I just forgot to keep track of where the thing is, because remember back in 4th gen, it was just someone wants to play with you, communicating please stand by, and then the battle will start. This one is someone wants to play with you, communicating please stand by, please wait for your friend to choose, blah 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 blah, and then please choose the Pokemon they want to participate. So I think I'm getting used to the sequence and I'm starting to know when to record, but I for now can't do a team analysis because it's Shadow Mario, his teams don't change that much. I mean, it's just a lot of control Pokemons, but this time he has a freaking Smeargle, but I lead with my Suicune because he usually leads with the Choice Band Charizard because I battled him so many times, it just kinda it gets drilled into your heads. But I think he has more than one Charizard now, but he's gonna send out this Blastoise and I'm gonna send out my Eviolite Ivysaur, which I don't know, it might work, it might suck. I haven't even made up my mind as of now. Let me drink my coffee. So I see he has no grass types on his team, and therefore I should just go for the lead seed because while Toxic can hit everything, I'd rather get some health back for now. But he rolls me out to this Crobat and I'm completely fine with that. But I'm just gonna go for the Whirlwind here because I know that he has a Blastoise with both Counter, Mirror Coat, Raw, and probably Surf, I don't remember. Yeah, that's it. So I was fearing the Counter, which is why I went for the Whirlwind, but I guess he was predicting the Taunt since most Crobats do that. I Whirlwind him out to his freaking Hitmonlee, which is a lot better than I could have bargained for. Which is why I'm just gonna go for the Acrobatics Flying Gem Booster. It doesn't do shit because I don't have any attack investments. This is all HP and speed. I really can't narrate when I just wake up, right? So I'm just gonna go for more Acrobatics here, seeing that he doesn't want to counter. But he does counter now, which is a plain dick move in his it's just a plain dick move. Okay, I can't think when I'm just woke up, but I think I'll best narrate before my parents get home, because if there are other people at home, I don't think I can narrate because I can't be as crazy as I want to be, even though I'm less crazy now than I used to be. But whatever, this is called maturing, people. So thanks to my no attack investments whatsoever, my Acrobatics doesn't do too much, and in turn his counter doesn't do too much, and thanks to my HP investments I'm able to survive that counter and go for the rest. Now I shall sleep talk and hope for the Acrobatics or Whirlwind or whatever. Hey wait, I think I'm just gonna switch. Oh right, because my Ivysaur counters this Blastoise entirely, I figure, you know, why not send it out, right? So now, seeing that my lead seed failed last time, I just thought, you know, I'll be fancy and switch around my moves a little bit just for fun. So I'm gonna go for the Toxic. Thankfully it hits, but had I known he wouldn't switch, I would have went for the lead seed. Though my Suicune is at full health, so it doesn't really matter, but my throat. I need my coffee. So I can't do much to this Blastoise, so I'm gonna switch out, even though he can't do much to my Suicune too. But I need my Suicune for his Charizard, but he doesn't really need his Blastoise for anything safe except for my Glaceon. But he's already at so low, I'm not really too afraid of it. I'm only afraid of the Blastoise if it has around 3/4 of itself, because anything below that I'm pretty sure my Specs Grace can take care of it with Hidden Power Grass or Ice Beam if I'm too lazy to predict. So I'm just gonna go for more leaf seeds. There isn't really too much to go to talk about here, but here I thought he would just leave his Blastoise as death fodder, since he has been doing that for the past few turns. So I just went for the Protect, but he shows that he doesn't want to leave his Blastoise in for death fodder here, which is really surprising, especially when he sends out this Hellfire, which is a very creative name for Houndoom. But I'm thinking he might want to set up the Sun, but then again, if he wanted Sunshine, he might as well just went for a Ninetales, right? But I just went to my generic bulky water because that generally handles Houndooms well, but here he shows me that he does have the sunny day, which means the solar beam is imminent, and as I've said, I need my Suicune for the Charizard, so I'm not staying in here, so I'm just gonna go to my Ivysaur to cold resist the solar beam. I know that my Ivysaur can't really handle a Houndoom, but right now I'm just stalling the sun out, playing mind games with him, just so you know, he won't have his sun up. Oh hey, yeah. Apparently I played the mind games a bit too early than I said I would, because that's in a mind game in and of itself. Hahaha, did you fall for it? No one said that strategy had to be confined within a Pokemon battle. Strategy can also be used for narrations! Yeah, I know, I just messed that up, but you know, just please keep it between us. So now the solar beam is imminent, and I am gonna switch out to my Ivysaur, predicting that, just to wear out his sun because I'm such a pro player and such. Whenever I make my move, let me just blow my nose a bit. Ah, there we go, Ivysaur. Hi. So in 5th gen they decided to be smart asses and include the absorbing light animation even in sun, so the solar beam will take longer, but whatever, now I'm just gonna go for the protect to stall out more sun because why not? And I'm thanking God that he's life orb here, because if he's heat rock, that will make my struggle so much more painful and I'd have to predict for longer, play mind games longer. So the chances of something going horribly wrong is just increased. And here's the odd bit, he absorbs light, but he doesn't launch that solar beam. It just says that I protected myself, but it never says the foe's Hellfire used solar beam, but Roots protected itself. It just said absorbing light, but I protected myself, so it kinda doesn't bother firing that solar beam at all. But here I predict that I'm gonna go to my Suicune, and therefore he's gonna go to for the solar beam. So I should go to my Crobat, and you know, even if his sun doesn't wear out, I can sleep talk and either kill him or shuffle him out, but he just goes for the flamethrower like a dick. So his sun wears off, and I'm gonna go to my Suicune now just to go for the extreme speed, because although I can kill him with the Scald even with the sun up, I think I don't want him setting it up at all, because his Charizard does look kinda scary, even if I have a Suicune at 3/4 health. Almost exactly. Coffee. I'm out of coffee. Oh dear god, this is gonna be so hard now. So he's gonna send out this Snorlax. I'm not too sure why, especially since this is an event Suicune and event Suicunes are relaxed. So he kinda knows that I'm physically defensive, but then again, maybe he doesn't know at all because no one knows anything about events. So out comes this Agony, which causes a lot of agony for him and me, as you'll see in a bit, because yeah, you just see. So I'm gonna send out my spikes here because it's kind of a why not thing, but oddly enough he stays in and goes for the Earthquake. I'm thinking he's not too sure what typing this is, but then again, Shadow Mario is a big Nintendo fan. For him to not know something about Nintendo, it's just absurd, okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna go for the rest here, because I'm kind of predicting that Hitmonlee to come in right now, and if the Hitmonlee comes in, I want my Sturdy, but he just goes for another Earthquake, so I'm kind of thinking he's leaving that Carbigon in as a Death Order again, or rather his Snorlax. But last time I thought that with his Blastoise, he kind of switched it out and dicked me, so yeah, I went for the Sleep Talk, and I get for the rest, which is just lame. And if you thought, hey, this thing doesn't learn Sleep Talk, then congratulations, you're smarter than me, because I'm a dumbass and I thought this thing could learn Sleep Talk because it used to be a TM, and it's one of those TMs that everything that can learn a TM could learn, so my instinct just told me that this thing can learn Rest and Sleep Talk together, so I just put Rest and Sleep Talk together, but turns out that's not the case. So this thing is illegal, so whatever it does in this game is invalid because it should have died by now. So maybe you'd have set out one layer of spikes, DM. But how comes this Hitmonlee now, which alludes to what I said earlier, because I thought he would go for the what's his face? I thought he'd leave that Snorlax in as a Death Order, but he switches the Hitmonlee out now and I get my rest. It's not too big of a deal since I do get my Sturdy. Oh my god, I can't talk without my coffee. Although I just had all of it, but whatever. I'm gonna set up a Suicune now because it is relaxed nature, max defense and all that jazzo. And he's gonna close combat me and crit me, which is just typical, and he's gonna mark punch me after I extreme speed him, although I do outspeed him for some reason because I am relaxed. So maybe him going for the mark punch is an entire lie in and of itself, just to say, hey, you know, I'm so good, but in actuality I'm not. Whatever. Although he has the -1 defense, I don't have any attack EV, so the extreme speed is sort of a, you know, I don't know, I don't even know, it's not exactly a filler move, but it's just there for utility purposes. But how comes my roots? Because although this thing is more specially defensive, poison does resist fighting, and I think I can get Hidden Power Fire in and kill him from that range, but he flinches me. Actually I lied. Ah, hey, look, I didn't lie. So he has the King's Rock, which I'm sure is not illegal, but if I ever come into power, it should be illegal, but whatever. He's gonna go for the close combat and kill me. Except not really, but now that he has 3 defense drops, my Hidden Power Fire is definitely gonna kill here. And for anyone that doesn't remember, no, I don't have anything other than Hidden Power Fire as an offensive move because Natto Rays and Pharaoh Seeds, or rather Pharaoh Seeds and Pharaoh Thorns. So I'm out of things to say. I think he's gonna set out the Charizard just to dig me because, you know, War of the Starters. And I'm thinking that I should stop using this Ivysaur because it sucks. Or maybe I should just give it a synthesis like I originally wanted to, but make your move already, man. How hard can it be to think, hey, this isn't a bad time to send out my signature Pokemon. Let's just send out my signature Pokemon, because I always do that. When I say I, it's me, not Shadow Mario, but I'll consider Charizard, and well, if it's the Choice Band set, then it's fine, but if it is a setup sort, like, you know, Bellizard or Dragon Dance, I think I'm fucked quite badly, but especially the Bellizard, since he will have the substitute and all, but he goes for the Air Slash and takes life off damage, which kinda makes me know that, okay, this is a solar power Charizard, because it's in a Dream World Pokeball and such. And I'd love to have my Suicune right now, but I don't have it. But I do have my cheater Agony with Sturdy and me a Block Nose. So although I'm sleeping, my Sleep Talk can select a Stone Age and it can hit. So I'm just hoping that this Air Slash doesn't flinch. It doesn't flinch. I go for the illegal Sleep Talk. I get the Stone Age and it hits. Ha 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 ha. So I killed that Charizard illegally. But whatever it did, so I'm happy. Oh my god, I can't narrate. But it's my only chance of doing it because I'm such a busy person. So out comes this almost dead Blastoise, although it's almost dead, it's not got a lot of speed. It does have the Torrent and it's stab and super effective Surf, which will agonizingly kill my Agony, which I'm never gonna use again because I released it because it sucks. So I think I'm gonna set up my Grace Place right now because, you know, after late game cleanup. Oh, I don't. Hey, look, I'm wrong. What else is new? I think I'm gonna go for the Fake Out. I think I'm gonna die of a heart attack at how much of a failure I am at narrating. So he's gonna start with Snorlax, and I am gonna go for the Yawn because why not? I know a Sucker Punch isn't gonna do anything. In fact, this entire thing sucks, okay? Until he gets Prankster, this thing just sucks. It's just a Persian that doesn't hit as hard, doesn't look as good. It just has a better name. And worse stab. Because Persians get stabbed on Fake Out and return, this thing just gets stabbed on Sucker Punch, and look at how much it does. Okay, fine, it does an acceptable chunk, but you know. And he's gonna self-destruct, so good game, ShadowMario3. Oh hey look, it's not over yet. Oh, this is a 1 vs 1 round. Grace Place versus his Smeargle. And although most Smeargles carry Spore, I'm just hoping that this thing doesn't carry Spore, because if it carries Spores, then, well, I am fucked. And I'm fucked. In my sleep, no less. And he even has the leftover, so given enough turns. No wait, I thought He didn't have the focus sash, but whatever. I just have to hope to God that I get a 1-turn wait here, and I get it! And I kill this bitch! Who's your daddy now? Ha! Grace is ace, man. In a 1v1 situation, nothing can beat it. You suck, Shadow Mario. You loser. You should just use Grace. Bye.